Welcome to Salt Lake City, where the mighty Utah student section is ready to turn this place into a cauldron of noise. Rice-Eccles Stadium, home to the Utah Utes. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Canes will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down here for the offense. Going with the ground game left. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
Catches it at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
The Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for space, it's Banks. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To throw, it's Street. Pocket starts to collapse. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
And the Utes will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
And this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wideout in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Ncaa 7, Miami 0.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. This is a designed run. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 4 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
Back like last.
Need to know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Oh, big boy. Oh, my God. Why is he in the game, coach?
Coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
I gotta check that. Why is he in the game? Yeah, what the fuck? That's weird.
Security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Yeah, you think, man?
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Street.
Thank you.
And that pass intercepted. Trying to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
You can tell the quarterback didn't do a good job with his eyes. You got to look people off. You got to make sure you move those safeties with your eyes by opening up or pump faking one direction. He didn't do a good job there. The safety capitalized, makes the big INT.
Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries.
He's fucking tired. He's hurt or something.
Keep him honest, pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw.
Yo, why is the tight end running so slow? Yo, this game is glitched right now. This is wild to me.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Canes are in the hurry-up.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The option look. He'll toss it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
He was like tired, like I don't know what the fuck's going on. Doesn't make sense.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that drive covered 40 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the
trying to get there, bro. I knew it. I knew it.
Calm them down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and
same
some
shit,
people do
different
that better
day.
than others, but you got to show some trust in them. Maybe get the ground game going,
That's
help
fun
around
to
them a
do,
little bit
man.
with the system.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Street. Getting some heat.
Thank you,
And
bro.
that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
Fires left. Got his man. On the move at the 30. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll try to run it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line,
brother.
right on the doorstep of Pater.
The nigga ran out of bounds.
Out here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Yep, bring it back, baby.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on 1st down. They get him a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Utes will boot it away to start the 2nd half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this 3rd quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the 2nd half. We're not even...
Oh, my God. I pressed the wrong button, bro.
Interception number 3 on the day. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Utes! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cincinnati is running away with this one right now. It's kind of felt like that old Bearcat has been crowd surfing all game. They're up by 38 over the Royals. another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to find his man on first down. They're trying to get to him. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
On second down, wants to throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Quarterback ain't there right now.
Off for the 4th time today. And they capitalize.
Quarterback ain't there right now, man.
The great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Looking for a gap. It's Banks.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Street. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got away.
What's fucking is going on?
And the stomping has commenced.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he makes the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Got the back over the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Coming after him. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Hurricanes in the hurry-up.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. He makes a catch. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
From the red zone, looking for a man. They're bringing heat. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
Touchdown, Miami. Number 18 with the catch in the end zone.
Here comes the two-point try. Trying to punch it in. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Stop, baby boy, one stop.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Right.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet.
Oh my God, I did not hit stick the bitch. Oh my God.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw. It's Street. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
And these edge rushers, man,
Doing
they're
dumb
so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defense?
Yeah, but I was getting cheated on some fumbles. Like, freaking, I don't know what's going on that my dudes are like tired on offense. It's a team. I'm like, how?
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Me.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. At the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick,
now,
but
fouls
on the
up.
great return to improve this field position.
Look at this. All my dudes are tired. I'm like, how, bro? It came into the game like this.
Play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception.
But I'm like, how those?
Never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Wide receiver shows motion. They'll ride the running back.
They seen that. He seen that.
And he finds some solid
Yeah,
space.
yeah.
It's a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The inside handoff. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third.
Up too. Keith don't be on the mic, dude.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. The Canes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's
motion over on the other side, so you have extra block.
Not even that. I was trying to play a mind game and thinking that I'm gonna
Defense
do
rolls
something
up
else.
deep in its own end on that
Fight
last
for it.
play. Now a second and long coming. Softened him up with a run and now to throw.
No way that fucking dude went like that.
Say you
And
got
he is
panicked in the pocket.
No,
under a
the
host
D
of
line,
defenders
the way
there
he
to make
fucking
the stop.
followed him.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
I was lucky as
And he
fuck
was
on that. Was a
looking
pick.
over the middle
Shit,
and
he ran it.
I
Look
know.
at his face.
I fucked up.
Got to give the defense credit on that.
Who's
Play
it,
took
Galen?
everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Got some apps on here.
Fuck. I don't like the play I'm picking.
A
I'm trying to
field
look
goal
for a
does
play.
not
I can't
top the
find
list
it.
of most
Oh.
helpful
I don't
things
got
at
time.
this
I'm not
juncture,
wasting time
so
out
they'll
right now.
go for it on 4th down.
You don't get the score, it's not gonna matter.
From the gun, looking for a man.
Fucked
He
up.
caught it. Well,
Guys, who's
not
Dan?
get there.
Yeah, my guy.
Stop.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something
Fucked
happen.
up on
So
that
I get
play,
they have to be
man.
aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Jacking the ball.
Quick
Safety.
toss.
Let's go.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. The
Jacking the
kickoff
ball?
team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield.
Yeah, what is that?
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Aula de arco.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking for a huge play.
Thank you.
Snatches it on the rope.
Okay,
All
Joe.
kinds of running room. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, K. Well, if the momentum
From
hasn't shifted
Manhã, no,
forward,
no,
it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some
Let me
game
shout
pressure,
Boston.
right?
I wanna
That's
say like
beautiful.
2
Now
o'clock.
the defense comes
Or
out,
1:30.
get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball.
I didn't know Mr. Being until after this was gonna fun.
No way that got through, bro. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. What? Look at how you squeezed through the fucking block.
You wonder if this just comes back to
The
bite
point
you.
even risking that.
A run? It was a two. That guy was supposed to get 2 yards.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll
Put my
bring it
down
up to the
now.
25.
8.
Mami, Bobo Mortgage, Equal Rocket Mortgage still?
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the
Oh,
ball. So they got to do
brother.
something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Street. Floating away. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the right.
That move with the
Plays
version
on
of
the
coming
name
right
of the
through
game, and they
I don't know why they
get
told me to
one
go
here.
for his
The
dumbass
defense
analytics.
Finally makes the stop.
I think most offenses around the
Yo.
country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. This offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
No way, bro. That's bullshit. Nigga has the edge and it does that? And then it does, yo, this is a piling on piling of
Second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They want to run this quarterback. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first. That's a
conversion is going to be large, my dude.
Not really. I would have kicked the field goal. It would have been a 7-point game.
Flying down the field.
Yeah. Still too busy with momentum, don't you?
After that. Damn, keep being that scary. You're gonna fucking.
Scary or smart?
We play aggressive out here. Let's see.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They tried it again and got the same result.
Same shit, different day with you, huh?
Now they're looking at a 3rd down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Ain't gonna get through there.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass.
Oh, my God.
The quick out.
I fucked it up.
Almost immediately. Short gain there.
Yes,
Still a little
butt naked.
Pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Quarterback so garbage, bro. Oh my God.
Taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They'll throw it on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's exactly what this defense.
Why did this game is so done with the accelerated clock. When it's late game, they fucking accelerate it way more than it would be on a normal shit.
That big sack.
Feeling the heat as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah,
So dumb, bro. This shit accelerated from 40 to 16. Like, how? I should have just hurry up if that was the case.
I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's caught for a touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
What's the score?
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's going to be stopped short as they come up empty on the 2-point try. They were hoping to get this game to within a field goal, but the lead stays at 5. Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
No. Put it off to one side and do it accurate.
What? This game, dog? They don't fuck with me. This game don't fuck with me, my dude. I was with it. If I got that, I'll win the game. If I got that, I'll win the game.
I don't disagree.
And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9.
Come on, Keithy boy, don't be scared.
Right back to the well. He's knocked down in the backfield.
You're going to be scared.
Go. Give Keith the work. What happened?
Oh, we got bullshit fumble, bro. Look at this shit. I had the fumble. You seen it?